Development stream, development stream. This is the development stream jingle. Alrighty. What do I want to do? Well, I want to squash some more to-do items. Let's go over here. Okay. What have we got? Let's sort out that top one. I've been thinking about it a bit. Wrong file. I do keep thinking about whether the AST, whether the parsing function should just be part of the AST nodes. I don't know if it would cause some like borrow checker issues. Whereas my pattern I'm in, I barely have to think about the borrow checker. Anyway, so the thing was this thing. It'd be nice to just reduce something on words, right? Words. So basically, I get a list back. And that list contains things that match this, but I actually want to check if they match something else. And then only include, then for each one of those have a diagnostic. Let's just imagine what that would look like as, like if we were just to do another method here. It'd be something like, I don't know. It's kind of like reducing, but I think I just want the simplest version of this. Map. I mean, okay, I did also think about whether, so where is this? It's here, right? Yeah. Oh, this could be a identify node. Probably should be an identify node. We can sort that out afterwards, though. I did also think about whether this should be a list node of option. No, I don't think so. I think it should be a list node of layer member nodes, and we just don't include the ones that we don't want. Then, so what I want is something, I don't know what it's called, and what it does is it basically does what's happening down here. For each thing, okay, for each word, it's effectively going to do this. Then we're also going to map it to one of these. Like, this definitely feels a bit clunky, but whatever, let's get something working. Then, I wish the syntax highlighting works here. It's weird that those look different. But then we do also need this. I mean, so we could probably get away with just passing object names. So this is like a convenience function. Let's call it like filter map or something. Could be more elegant in some way, but whatever. Now let's make this do this. Also, when does Animal Well come out? Well, Animal Well comes out in approximately 1 hour. Okay. Cool, I'll play it later. The Patrick's Paradox music is fun. Just checking my emails. Should we see what YouTube's telling me? Hmm, 54 new subscribers in the month in the past month. 21,000 views, 142,000 minutes watched. Those stats scare me. Is that everything, basically? Sure. Well, that was fun. It must be really scary to see what the numbers are like for a big channel with like many, many thousands, potentially even millions of subscribers. Oof. Don't want to know. Okay, let's just make this function. So it's going to be on this node. So it's going to be called, oh no, we're not implementing that, we are just doing impl list node. We are going to need this, yes. I guess I know it's an ASD node. Do I care for the purposes of this? I'm not sure, but okay, let's just do this anyway. So then, filter map, I called it, and it takes three things. Where was that? Collision layers. Should we close everything else? Okay. First thing is the filter. The second thing is the map. And the last thing is the name, okay. So we're going to have filter, which is going to be an F. We have a map, which is going to be an, well, let's just give them actual names. Filter, map. I've got a similar function somewhere where I also do this. Is it on result? Oh, this is a good point. Hold on. The thing I'm hitting here is not a list node, it's a parse results. So I actually have to do this. Words is the actual thing. Words. Filter map. That gives us, what do we do here? Well, I guess it gives us identifiers. And then layer members is going to be that. Well, it gives us members then. In fact, why don't we just do there we go. Okay. Yes, where's my other thing? My other thing that's similar is in here, maybe? What is my other thing that's similar? I have another thing that's similar. Oh, it's this. Pass expected token. Yeah, okay. Pass expected token. Token name. Okay. Because I can call that item name or something. Where am I? Yeah, that's where I want to be. Item name. Which is just going to be a stir. Where those are. So filter is something that takes a T ref and returns a boolean. I mean, I could just do that here, right? I always forget this is something I haven't memorized in Rust yet, but like, there's also like lowercase fn. Okay. Right. So taking the trait means I can accept functions as well as closures, which is typically what you'd want. Okay. So that's going to take that, and then this is gonna. Have I even done that right? How do you write a fun type fn? Rust fn trait. I want like instructions to how to use it, not. People say that the Rust documentation is good. I don't think it's good. I think it very often doesn't go to the. It's too academic and doesn't go to the like. How do you actually use this thing? I mean, I've done it in other places. Like basically, it's easier for me to look at my other code than it is to read the documentation. That doesn't seem right. But yeah, okay. Oh yeah, you've got fun once as well. Fun once. I presume it means it's a function that you can call once, but then, as in it can only be called once. Might not be called multiple times because of this. If the only thing known about the type is that it implements fun once, it can only be called once. Fun once is implemented automatically by closures that might consume captured variables, right? I mean, I am going to only call this thing once, so does it make sense to say, because I think it basically loosens the requirements. Oh no, I'm not going to call it once, I'm going to call it for each item, so that's wrong, sorry. Okay, so I think that's fine. How does this work internally? Like sure, I can do other traits here, sort of. Well, I guess I have to do... Wait, how does this work? Because wouldn't I have to do like impl? Why is impl not required without fun? Well, maybe it is. Oh, it probably is. It's just that everywhere else that I've done this stuff, yeah, it probably will be required. Everywhere else I've done this stuff. Once again, where do I have a function that takes... I've done it like this with a where, and then I've got a generic type of that. So yeah, I almost certainly do need an impl. Okay. impl fun takes a t and returns a new thing. So in the case that I'm actually working on, takes a it's a source span, right? So yeah, it takes a source span, returns a different AST node. The source span is not actually an AST node. I'm going to get rid of that because that is not technically necessary. I don't think. So I guess I need a way of mapping to, what should we call it? Is it item or something? Sure. And then that. Okay. What errors do we get? Oh, well, nothing really. Just go with the warnings. Which is fair enough because I'm not making the function do anything. This needs to return something, doesn't it? Yes, this needs to return a list node of type result item. Okie dokie. Yep. Now I just need to write the function to do something. So this is going to build up a new list node. Oh, hold on. What about the diagnostics? Where are the diagnostics going to go? When I do map on this, what happens to the diagnostics? Well, we turn a new one with the diagnostic passed through. So that the problem is, if this had diagnostics, we're dropping them. I think I do want to map this. I want to do map on here. And we're mapping, so we're not mapping. So it's going to be members. And then we're just going to do this. Then this is going inside the map. So we have words. Not worlds, words. And we're going to here do this. Okay, so this is going to receive the result of that. So when I map, can I produce any diagnostics? Not really, no. How to deal with this? This will just return a new pass result with the same diagnostics from before, but I want new diagnostics that result from doing this. Oh, I just realised, do I still have that on my... I do. No, it's a different thing. Whoops. No, that's fine, that's fine. How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? There's no concept of diagnostics here. So you can't handle it. I think at the very least I'm going to have to add diagnostics to here, aren't I? Am I? Should map return a pass result? Not map, sorry, should M return a pass result of T so that it can include diagnostics? No. So hold on, so right now, if we don't end up with any members, then we do just return. Yeah. Oh, should I just revert this? This is going to be nice, but it's not going to be nice. No. Maybe I should just push to that. Okay, maybe we should just go back to this being outside. Screw the map thing. I think it does make things more complicated. So at this point it's not members, it's words. I probably shouldn't even construct this until then. Let's just do that. Okay. Then that can just go there. However, we still have the issue of how do we... It's making me wonder whether pass result is like the wrong abstraction in some way. Because I could easily make I suppose, okay, so no, I can't do this directly because this might return nothing as well. So we have to do something like words, filter map. And then I could make this into a pass result and have it take diagnostics as well, and that's how we'll add things. And then also basically do the same here, because if that is empty, which is effectively what that would mean after I do let some members, but then I can do, sure, we'll do it like this. Let's keep that separate. It's a bit nice to read, I think. Okay, yep. Oh, right, filter map's actually a function on iterator. So it is. I mean, my thing isn't going to do exactly what that's doing, but whatever. Okay, this is doable. Let's just make this work. It'll at least be a bit nicer than we had before. So in here, this is actually going to return a parse result. This node. We do need to get that. We can get it from here. I think. Ooh, no. Yeah, we'll have to do what it says. Okay. Yeah, we still haven't written this, that's fine. Method does not have this struct. Well, it's coming, right? Once I've written this, we'll be fine. Okay, let's just put in a... Find in an impl for the type generic list node. Can I not? Huh? Oh, of course. Oops. Yeah, okay. What's this gonna do? I guess it can just take self as is. Oh, pub. Okay. Right, now everything's unused, that's fine, but no errors at least. Okay, and so what I want this to do is it's gonna... I feel a bit weird about using parse result where I'm using it, but whatever. It's gonna create diagnostics. And so we're going to create a new list node here. Items. And okay, so the way this is going to work, so that is going to be an empty vector. And we are going to loop over for item in self.items. Do that. If filter item, do I need to add? I don't think I need to add it. If filter item, then not items push. This items push item. There's going to be problems with this. Otherwise, I got rid of it, didn't I? Here it is. Oh, I wish it didn't include the bits at the beginning. How do I? There we go. Is it just one? Yeah, okay. Diagnostics push, diagnostic error, item. There's going to be a bunch of issues with this, because that way item is a node of some sort. So I think I need to do item.span. Okay. Okay, well, we've got a bunch of issues that we can fix. Well, yeah, because we don't know what T is. I mean, yeah, this is going to say some list. Huh. Right. Oh yeah, I forgot to map. Okay, so we also need to map item. Okay. I'm gonna have to defer this. because I don't know that... Yeah, in general, I don't know that the thing that the list node contains have a span property. I mean, that was another to-do item that I got rid of because I couldn't be bothered to do. So I'm gonna have to say, I'm gonna have to like change this to some kind of like, how do I want to do it? Well, first of all, let's just see if this works. Let's get rid of that, that. Wait, does every... Okay, I've forgotten how I've set things up. AST nodes, where are they? Here. Get value, they return none. And otherwise they return... Span slice, but I need the span itself. Yeah, I could have a get span, but what would they do in the case where it doesn't exist? Not report the diagnostic? No, let's just defer it. Okay. Where was I? Generic. Yeah, I'm going to just have to defer it. All right, so... well, then why don't I just defer it in the filter function itself? I could. And if I'm deferring it, then this doesn't need to return the past results. Okay, so we're ending up back where we were, which is maybe a sign that it's a positive direction. Yeah, okay, this is fine. So, we just do that. Right, I'm not doing that, I'm just doing this. Yep, that's fine. Yeah, also fine. Okay, so what we're doing is we're just replacing this and doing here. So as we're filtering, we're just going to report diagnostics. If okay, if valid identifier, if not valid identifier, then we're going to report it, and then we need to valid identifier. And then, so in that case, diagnostics, we're going to do this. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, what's the... That, oh, there we go, I got it. Oh, I got the right number of spaces. Yep, that's not going to be a thing. Okay, let's get rid of this. I'm not sure I've made this code any simpler at all. I mean, it's also still not correct. Yeah, because that will just return members directly. Yep. Okay, this is not as it's captured. Yeah. Okay, so I need to make this filter map. This needs to be this. Right. Cannot borrow list items as mutable. This list is not. Oh, yes, okay, that's true. Thank you. Turns out the errors are true. Wait. Yeah, I now no longer need the diagnostics because I don't do it in here anymore. Okay, now I can get rid of a bunch of stuff that I'm not using anymore. Okay. So I've ended up basically not doing very much. Yeah, you're right, that does not need to be mutable. Also, we can now do this as one thing. Do I want to do it as one thing? Maybe. Ta-da! I've really not simplified that very much, have I? Like it was this. No, it was... Yeah, it was this. It's a little simpler. It's a little simpler. I guess the other question is, should I just do... Instead of implementing filter map on my thing. So, okay, what does the normal filter map look like? What does it look like? F returns an optional. Yeah, I see. So you can return none to get rid of it. Okay, I can simplify things even more. And this is sometimes what happens. You write a bunch of code and then you realize, oh, actually, this could just be a lot simpler. I could literally just do items, filter map. So this should complain about, oh, right, so I'd have to do iter. Yeah, okay, and I've provided 2 arguments. Yeah. So basically, yeah, do this, and then, so if it's not a valid identifier, then we return none. Otherwise, return some valid identifier. No, so some this. Yep, and then we do... Oh, and I actually have to... How do you, like... What's the function to turn an iterator into a vec? Collect? It's collect, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Collect... And then this is just going to be AST list node items. Sure. I love when Rust format doesn't like what I've done. Here we go. Okay. So then I can just get rid of this. Okay. Cool, I've achieved like nothing. I mean, I've achieved something. I've replaced this like manual loop over the items here with a call to filter map instead, which basically achieves the same thing. It's maybe slightly clearer, but not massively. But it did get rid of my to-do, so that's all that matters. To-do gone. Oh, what are we doing? Oh, wait, I made a file called Titus. How did I do that? Okay. I mean, okay, before I commit that, this feels like it's going to be a pattern. Can I make this super... Can I make a really nice shorthand? What am I really... I mean, that's what I was trying to get to, my really nice shorthand. Hello, Marcos. How's it going? It's funny that your... it's funny that your username is now Puzzling Game Dev. I mean, I guess my username is Joe Plays Puzzle Games. It's not that different. At least I can tell it's you from your avatar. You're not allowed to ever change your avatar, otherwise I won't know it's you. Okay, so if I were going to do this in the most convenient way possible. Yeah, so you can make, like I always think, should I have done this as well? You can make a brand channel, which you can give like a completely different name. It's a bit too late for me. I've gone down this rabbit hole for years now, so yeah. Okay, so what I'm thinking then is to not get rid of... Okay, so the shorthand. Okay, let me commit the non-shorthands. Okay. Git commit, replace for loop with filter map. It's like such a, who cares, whatever, that'll do. Such a non-functional thing. So, okay, if this were going to be as a shorthand, and it should be a shorthand of this, I think doing this version of this code has made me realize what I'm actually writing a shorthand for, because this will be a thing that I want to be able to repeat. So it's not going to be this, it's going to be, basically, this is going to return words. Maybe it should be words. Words is a list node, yes. So something on this, I'm just ending up back where I was going though, and that didn't work for some reason. Okay, so something we can learn from what we've done is that I could pass this just return none. Well, so this is going to be called filter map, isn't it? It's just my own special filter map. What are you working on in your game at the moment, Marcos? I did see something about doors? No, pressure plates and bridges. Not doors. I knew it was some interactive mechanical thing. Let's have a look at your video. I will keep it on silent so you don't have to hear it. I'm looking at my phone. Pressure plates and bridges. How do they work? I'm trying to find a bit of the video where you are interacting. Okay, visual inspection so far. They could function as doors as well. Are they like the Magic Cube bridges? Where if you press a button, the block vanishes, and if you release the button, the block comes back. Or vice versa. Okay. Yeah, so Magic Cube, they were also kind of bridges and doors. It's funny, if you saw that in the real world, you wouldn't say, oh, look, it's a door. If you saw a block that would like vanish and reappear, it's a cube, you definitely wouldn't go, you know, that's familiar to me as a door. Okay, so basically we want this, and we want to be able to, when this is non, report a diagnostic. Now I could just leave it in here, and that would already have simplified this a lot. Is that what I want to do? Or do I want to have a special... Now the problem is that this thing's not going to have access to diagnostics. So if I have like a special thing, there's no point having a special thing, is there? Let's just do this. Let's just leave it like this, and this can be the end of all my changes. And so filter map and words just needs to do this basically. That sounds nice. Okay. So we are going back to, we're going to bring you back. We're going to do this. No. We're going to do this. Where we have an F. Well, we have a filter map. Which does this. And we don't need a map function. Is that it? There's clearly something wrong with this. Cannot find value words in the scope. Well, yeah, that's true. So it's going to be self.items. Yeah, okay. So we just do... Oh, we've already got list nodes. We are list nodes. Okay. It does not need to be mutable. You sure? You're going to tell me to add that back soon, aren't you? Okay. Methods never used until now. Oh, there's an error. Yeah. Until now. Ta-da! Yay! This is slightly neater. Do I still need that? Do I still need to dereference? Apparently I do. Sure. Block door equals blur. Yes. Is animal well out yet? No, it still says approximately less than an hour. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Okay, sure. Now we can... I might just amend my previous commit. Yeah, I'll do. Okay, cool. We got rid of the to-do. One that was like slightly bugging me. Colors still. Objects. Handle these cases. Right, that might actually be easier now. So... Objects. Where is that to do? Didn't I say that one of these is already true? Blank line should end sprite passing. If that returns none, then we break. So yes, it's already true. And we get an error. That's already true. Line that is very different to sprite ratio ends. Okay, so this is kind of a bad to do. But there's still something sensible here, which is that, okay, so pass sprite row. It tries to pass each of the 5 pixels, and they're separate AST nodes because in PuzzleScript you're allowed to put spaces between the pixels. Because why not? But I guess what I want to do, kind of like I just did in the collision layers, is I want to pass kind of whatever's there, whether it's a number or not, well, a number or a dot. So right now, what do? I say, yeah, I specifically only read numbers and dots. And what happens if it isn't one? Else. It looks like I just abort immediately. Yeah. Indeed. Well, only if... Hold on. So if we don't manage to read a pixel... Right, okay. So then if we don't read any white space... As in, oh, well, no, what does that mean? That means... Wait, when does pass white space return? None. If there's just... Oh, is that wrong? That feels wrong, but is it? So basically this returns none if nothing was like passed, if there was no white space passed. That feels weird to depend on that here. If we hit non-pixel characters or non-white space, also where am I? Hold on. What is going on here? How is this working when there is no white space between the things? Well, because that happens, the pixel count increases, then that happens. Okay, so only when we fail scanning a pixel, so let's say we get a letter instead, like A, we then check, is your intention to be 100% compatible with all PuzzleScript games out there? I would say not 100%. 99.9%. Like I want to be compatible with every game that doesn't do anything nonsensical. Like I want to implement all the features that you would, if you were describing PuzzleScript, what you'd say the features are, the kind of documented features. But if there are like quirks in parsing, that's true. That's a good argument. Like, I guess part of me is like unsure whether there are people who maybe do like spread them out slightly or something, and that makes me a little nervous. But why would somebody do that? I don't know. Yeah, I do have to sort of make a kind of judgment for each quirky thing like this. Like, would anybody actually do this? I guess I decided that maybe somebody might use this in some way. Or like, what if somebody's generating objects using some, like I can imagine some of the bigger, more complex games, they might have a script that generates things. I think it's a bug. I think it's just, like I think it's probably pretty explicit. We can have a look. Where's my other... Oh, I closed it. try parse name. Look for color. Here we go. Yeah, so this is the sprite parsing bit. Well, okay, so no, maybe it's not actually that explicit. So what happens is it literally just passes, yeah, because like it only passes a character at a time and returns, because like the parser in PuzzleScript is also the syntax highlighter. So when the parser returns, it's returning like basically how to syntax highlight this thing. And so yeah, and because each pixel could be separately, well, often is a different color to the other pixels, it's passing them as separate things. And I guess the white space is allowed because of no, so that's it getting the thing. It's probably just no, I don't know. It's undefined. Oh, probably just that. Yeah, I think it's probably just this. Oh no, but then you get that error, so that's not true. Yeah, I think it's kind of just incidental, isn't it? Is there just some earlier bit that's like skip? Yeah, this eat while. Yeah, it's because of this, right? So every token that's returned, when the parser like loops around, it's going to do an eat while. There are spaces and tabs and comments. So yeah, comments are also allowed between them. Like, what if somebody else has done it? Like, hello. So you might think, because like the other thing I'm testing here is like that you can do this. You might think, who on earth would do that? Put a comment in the middle of the thing. And actually, that's less about me wanting to support it in this case, and more about me wanting to support the idea that comments can break lines more generally, because in PuzzleScript it's inconsistent. There are places where you can do this and split a line and it'll basically continue the line, and there are places where you can't. And I decided to just go, I wanted to go one way or the other, and I decided to go with the way of you can break the line, because I think that would be kind of useful for writing rules. If you have a really long rule and you want to like break it up, it'd be kind of cool if you could just do this, for example. I figured it's probably like a... Also going that way means I'm allowing comments in more places than otherwise would have been allowed. So it's backwards compatible, I think, maybe? Question mark? Okay. Anyway, what was going on? Do I trust this code anymore? I don't even understand my own code. Yeah, like the breaking lines in rules, it's not the most pleasant way of doing it. You've got these brackets there just to split the rules. But if we're going to have brackets work like comments work like that in other lines, I guess it's like using an existing tool to do something that's actually useful. That coffee was very cold. So what am I doing here? I've got a pixel count that starts at 0. I'm attempting to read a character. If it's one of these, then we add it to the sprite row and we increase the pixel count. And we only do this up to 5. Everything else after that is going to be reported as like unexpected stuff after the sprite row. That makes sense. If we don't see a character, which will happen if there's a space, then we attempt to pass white space. If we did pass white space, then we keep going around. Okay. So that makes sense. Yeah, so right now, okay, that does make sense. Right now, this is basically saying if we've hit, if we hit non-pixel characters on non-white space, we're saying give up on passing. I think I want to change that though. I think I want to swap this because I've got a function for passing lists, and I could treat this as a list of, right, rather than like having a special node here, or maybe even with it being a special node. Like the pixels inside could be a list of pixels. And if I do that, then I can use the function I've just made, because like the pattern I can now do fairly easily is first pass a list going, oh, I don't really care what character this is, or like I have a broader set of characters it could be, and then filter down the list to only ones that actually match the format I want and report the other ones as errors, rather than right now, if I probably already have an example of it. Here, so in horizontal, if we run my code, if it does run at the moment, that's a good point, I haven't actually run it for a long time. There we go. Okay, so here. Right now what happens if it gets to here is it goes unexpected text after sprite row, which is not really the error I would want to give. I'd want to say B is not a valid pixel. That would feel more useful. Because the sprite row hasn't ended yet, right? Okay. Okay. So then the question is, can I achieve this by... So how does my list thing work? Does it have to have a delimiter right now, my list passing thing? One of my favorite functions I've written recently was this pass one of keywords. That's something I'm quite proud of as like... I'm like using Rust well. You'll see like it doesn't take any arguments. So how does it know what keywords are acceptable, right? It can just call pass one of keywords, but it does take a template argument. So if I find an example of that, like sounds, pass one of keywords. So when you call that function, you actually just pass it an enum. So that's an enum sound trigger, ASD sound trigger. Let's find it. Here it is. And it just lists the things. And it will pass one of those and return a pass result with a sound trigger. No, with a keyword node in it, parameterized over sound trigger. I'm using this thing called strum to make that work. So you can make an enum, and you can say, and if you apply strum to it, it basically generates string versions of all the enum variants. And here I've said, when doing that, make them all lowercase. But that's pretty cool, I think. Anyway, that was a side note. It's just a function I was happy with. Yeah, it's effectively, I mean, it's not built-in reflection, but strum is like providing me reflection by saying strum. Well, specifically by saying, where's that gone? By saying as ref stir, that generates a function for this enum. It basically goes like this, as ref returns a stir, and then it'll do like return match self. Oh, sorry, that takes self. Title screen. Title screen. Well, yeah, by default it would do that, but since I set it to do lowercase, it'll do this. So this strum thing, well, this as ref stir is generating this function for me. You know, it's going to list all of them. So I kind of get reflection just by adding that to it, which is kind of neat. It's kind of cool that like without the language having to, I mean, because obviously the language does have reflection in that you can do reflection inside a macro. So by like using a macro, you can gain reflection. It's kind of cool that I don't have to, I don't have to explicitly use any reflection, like language reflection features. Yeah, so there are issues with macros. There's like something I wanted to do. So like you'll see my, I mean, I could actually do it now, sort of. But you'll see like I've got a lot of these like, these nodes, my AST nodes. And for every single one I do impl AST node for legend node, impl AST node for legend item node, impl AST node for legend item node, and they have very similar things in it. There's a traverse function that like always goes visit self and then traverses each property within the node, and there's always a get name that returns basically the same as the struct name but without node at the end. It's like the same in almost every single one, and it seems like a good use for a macro is to like get rid of that redundant code. But there was an issue. What was the issue? Well, I could deal with the issue. The issue was that I also wanted to generate get value, which requires. So one thing you can't do with derive macros, which is the one I was using in that for that other thing, that strum thing, with a derive macro, I can't like if I did this like my AST node, and that's like some macro. Oh, I forgot I was done like this. A macro can't add like this stays the same. It doesn't change the thing that you're adding it to. It can just add new code below it basically, and so I can't make this add a span field, which would be required by my AST node implementation. But I don't know, I might try that at some point. Okay, so what I wanted to check was my past list. Does it expect like can I do it without a delimiter effectively, or like an optional delimiter? I guess I probably can, right? Item parser can parse as much as it likes. In my case, one character. Yeah, there should be no problem doing this. Okay. I think Animal Well is out. Hey, Animal Well review. One of the fun things, so recently we brought Rachel on board with thinkygames.com, and one of the fun things is now that it's like, I mean, I know things are coming, but like I don't know what's in them. Like basically the articles are new to me as well. So I'm like, oh, Animal Well review. Oh, animal well review. It's lengthy. Cool. Okay, I guess that means animal well is out. Because we wouldn't be allowed to post it until it's out. It's out. Cool. I'll do a bit more programming, but then I'll probably go and play some animal well. Because that's going to be tomorrow's video. Oh yeah, was it my finale for Circuit Braun today? It was. Okay. Okay, let's keep doing stuff. So pass list with delimiter. With delimiter? Yes. That's interesting. So pass white space. Okay, that's interesting because pass white space will happily pass nothing and it will return none, but it doesn't matter. Like the function still ran. So I could probably just use pass list. This is fun. Okay, so what I'm saying is here, I want to do, so instead of this pixel count, oh. So I don't currently have a way of saying stop after a certain length, but maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just pass the list. And then check the length of the list afterwards. Let's just, okay, let's write it out to see what it would look like. So, self pass list. And so what does the function take and all that kind of stuff? No, not generic. Tokens. Takes an item parser, which is a function that takes okay. Yeah, okay. That's fair enough. So parser. I basically want to do this. I guess I want to take any character that's non-white space. It does look cool. I think my favorite combination of kind of genres or whatever is kind of like obviously puzzle games, but especially like mystery exploration puzzle games. So they've kind of got me immediately based on that. And then Isles of Sea and Sky is obviously coming out as well soon. 13 days. Which has got me on the same basis. A bit of mystery. You should. I guess the mystery isn't even necessarily the... I think like exploration, when done well, is always mysterious. Like I should feel like I'm wandering into the unknown and I'm going to uncover something, some secret. And like, especially if the like things that I'm uncovering are like puzzle mechanics or puzzle solutions or secrets or like, yeah, whatever. If the exploration is like tied in with the puzzling, that's like the best combo. Mistploration. Sure. That works. Okay, so we're going to pass a list, and what we're actually going to pass is, well, we're going to return a pass result. Do I have like a pass character? I guess I have a pass symbol. That's a specific character. Okay. Pass number. Pass matching. But I only want one. It's like I want a pass matching character. Maybe I should just add it. going to be very similar. It's just going to do... It's just going to read once. Read character match. Should I be consistent with my naming? Pass character match? That feels weird. I prefer that name. So maybe I should change it the other way. So read character match. Okay. We're just going to pass F pattern. If wait, what can that return? Wait, what does that return? It must return an option. Okay. So if, well, no, so we'll do let some character equals that, else return past results none. Otherwise, sure. Okay, it's just never used, correct. So what I'm going to do is simply what are we doing? No, set parser dot result. Parser dot pass matching character. Where that character can be this, basically. Sure. So that'll get me my like pixel list, I think. We do need to do a consume diagnostics. So right now, we don't have any error for for too few characters, seemingly. Yeah, okay. All right, so we end up with our pixel list. This is going to be a bunch of... What do I return? Source spends. Yeah. I suppose that's fine. I suppose that's fine. So then we want to do something similar to here, right? We want to, let's just copy that across. Not exactly, but when do we actually use this? Not until a lot lower down, so we can move this down as well. So we can say that pixels is going to be a list node. Oh, no, not exactly. Hold on. It's going to be this. It was kind of nice before that was specifically 5 elements. I could keep it that way. I should keep it that way because it, you know, it encodes structure in the type, which is useful. In which case, what are these? These are object pixel. Okay, so if I can get this, okay, this is fine. This is totally fine. I think. Okay, yes, we pass as a list. We then are gonna filter through them to get a new list, which we're not actually gonna use, sort of. Pixel list. Should I just call it pixels? Maybe. Whatever. Oh, what's happened? Valid pixels. This can be very similar. Valid pixel. I mean, that's not necessary at all. I guess I'm just doing this. I guess I should. Okay, so these should be characters. Oh, right. So basically just non-white space. Non-white space and non-brackets. I have a function for that already, don't I? Not quite. I am doing it in multiple places though, like here. Yeah. It's De Morgan's law, that. Where was I? I was here. So this should just be is, well, not white space, so same as the other thing. Yeah. Can I not just do, is it not here? No. Oh yeah, of course not. Is it not here? No. Oh no. No, okay. Let me just do the thing that's telling me to do. I will use super tokens as white space. Okay. I do wish the Rust format thing wouldn't pop up a thing. Use De Morgan. Oh, nice. In your latest video. It's ever useful. Actually, I was just wondering, is there a... Have I closed that window again? Let's see. Does Rust have a predicate inversion function? Like, is there just like a not? Like, that takes a function and inverts it? Is that that's a crate? Not function. That's not what I'm looking for. What would you call it? What's the thing I'm looking for? It's like a predicate function that takes, it's like a second order. I don't know my terminology. It takes a function and basically just inverts. It takes a function that returns a boolean and inverts it. Hold on, so Rust predicate is a thing. No, that's the crate. Do they not call it predicates in Rust? Oh gosh, I ended up on a scheme question. Compliments? Invert function passed to filter. Like, I know it's not much code to do it myself, but it kind of would be nice if there was just like a not or a whatever you want to call it. I guess I'm just doing it myself. As in, doing it myself, I mean, literally just, you know, doing this. And I could simplify this, I could do. Although, to be honest, that's less readable. Oh, I've lost where I am. But I don't know if it'll know unless I happen to get the same name. Oh, you mean like maybe it is just called not? Maybe. Whatever, it's not too important. So basically pass matching characters where it's not white space, that's good. And then for each of those, we're going to filter down to the ones that are valid. So that is those, yes. And then if it's not a valid pixel, we're going to push a diagnostic saying that valid pixel, not a valid pixel value. Or I guess I could be nicer. Pixels must be dot or 0 to 9. And I can return... Should I map here? I guess I should just map here. Okay, sure, whatever, this will work. Pixel. So then what we'll get here is let pixels. Yes, you're correct. Pixel span. Ooh. Yeah. Pixel span slice? That's a lot. That also won't work. Hold on. Because at this point it doesn't really know that it's only one thing. I guess, well, I don't, okay, so my issue there is that my function, my pass, what's it called? Pass matching character shouldn't return a, but it should, because I would like the span. The span is useful. I could add like a character span type. Because the weird thing here is that at this point I know that pixel is, well, I know that it's a source span, and that could be any number of characters long. I mean, it can't be because they came from me doing pass matching character, but I don't know that here, so I'm going to have to like say, I mean, that's kind of fine. I can do let character pixel span slice chars next unwrap. Love it. This span on source span. Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, so pixel is the span. Pixel slice chars next unwrap. If character, yep, that's fine. Oh really? Oh, I guess I used them directly. Okay. I've been a bit inconsistent about that. Where am I? No, what I want to check is that this is fine. This is fine so far. Unused variable, refutable. Okay, so this bit's not fine. So refutable pattern and local binding. Pattern none not covered. Oh yeah, that's true. Which would happen if... Not sure it actually can happen. Pass list never returns none, right? Is that true? Tokens pass list. Yeah, never returns none. It's just that. It's just Rust doesn't know that. So I'm going to have to do a else. That's fine. That's fine. It's totally fine. Doesn't bother me at all. Oh, oh! I accidentally added an else. I must have clicked accept replacement by accident. Okay, so now pixels is unused. All right, so we want to loop over them. How do you? I mean, I could just do something kind of similar to this. Is there a nicer way of like... Okay, iter... Where's iter... Wait, where's my other window? There? Yeah. Get n. I don't do this stuff very often. That was probably better. Skip n? I don't want to skip. Take. Take. That's the one I want. Once I see it, I'm like, oh yes, take. And so what happens if there aren't that many? All the end. Okay, so that's fine. That's exactly what I want. So I want to take 5. And basically add them to this. How do you do that? Because this will return an iterator. Can you like, so when you collect, can you pass collect? I guess collect will work out what it's trying to return. I mean, let's find out what happens. So if we do like pixels, take, pixels, items, take 5, and then I collect. What happens if I try and collect that into? Surely this won't work. What? Oh, it's some. Wait, no, not some. Oh, each thing in there is option. Okay. Ah, now that's interesting. So if I have a situation where, like this one here, it's 0, 1, 0, B, 0. I think that should be, as far as like the AST is concerned, that should still be the 5th character. Whereas right now it won't be because I'm filtering out the other ones. Interesting. Interesting. So maybe I want to actually have a map function on this. So anytime we get one that isn't valid, return none, and actually keep the none. Maybe? Okay, let's see what happens. So that means adding to this. It's going to be very similar. Map, result item. The difference is we're going to have a listener of options. No. The result item is just going to be an option. I mean, okay, so both of these functions literally just wrap the same function on it. Items, it's fine. I guess it does make things a bit simpler. Sure. Value type vec result item cannot be built from iterator elements to option. Vec result item. But you return. So filter map returns option. Well, it shouldn't be called that anymore, but yeah, okay. So shouldn't this return an iterator over option? Yes, it should. Value type vec result can be built from an iterator over time. Why can I not see the rest of that? That's not useful. Ah. Yeah, okay, so that makes, I mean, I understand the error. So you're saying that, oh, okay, yeah. We do just want that, and then, okay, got it. Back over to here. Okay. So now we're doing a map. So this will have nons in it. Value of type blah can be built from value. Wait, I mean I can't see the rest of it. But yes, it's a vec of whatever's. Okay. Okay. So what I want to know is there like a fill? Oh. Next chunk. That sounds interesting. I get a chunk of some number of things. It returns an array. Rust iter fill array. How to collect into an array. Yep. Exactly. But I don't care about exactly. I'm okay leaving them as none. Do I want to do a try into? Yeah. I guess the other issue is that I only want to. Yeah, but I'm taking 5, so okay. I guess Rust doesn't know that I only have 5. Or just know at compile time that I only have 5. That's fine though, because this is where I could do my error checking. But that's also going to build a vector. I mean, it has to, isn't it? Does it have to? No. Should I just keep this simple? Probably. So what if I did try into here? I know this needs to take an argument. Expect the found results. Right, so I'd have to do unwrap. Or or unwrap. Let's just do unwrap for now. Let's keep things simple, I think. I guess, okay, so there's two things that can happen here. One is that this doesn't actually contain 5 things. One is that it contains more than 5 things. So that's okay. Let's do the simple thing. For pixel in pixels items. I should really call these like pixel lists and stuff. I've been doing this a lot where I'm not actually saying what it is. I give it a slightly more abstract name, and it makes lines like this slightly confusing and weird. Like if that were pixel list, it'd be like, oh, it's pixel list items. Got it. Or I could, of course, make list node iterable, and that would make it good. Hello. Hello, hello. It is going good. How is it going for you? So I guess okay, let's just do something similar to what I had. Pixel count 0. For each one of these, we're going to increase pixel count. You're going to increase the pixel count if I mean, we could just do just uploaded your game on Google Play Console and waiting for review. Cool. What's the game? Tell us about it. Is there anything we can see? Is there a trailer? Is it you who's doing all the chess related things? Was that you, Volian? I've forgotten who's who. Yes. Are you making Pieces 3 for mobile? So I'm not doing this anymore. Get rid of this nonsense. I guess what I actually want is what do I actually want? Because I would like to report the 6th pixel. Or like all of the extra pixels, which I kind of made difficult for myself, haven't I? I have made that difficult for myself. Not majorly difficult for myself. You have a trailer. You can't send links in chat. Oh. Okay, sorry. I don't know how to change that. I don't think I can change that. Can you send it on Discord? Although I don't have Discord open. So that wouldn't help. Sure. Is it a YouTube link? I think my DMs are open. Oh gosh, just realizing I've got a few DMs that I need to respond to. Ah. Okay. You can send it on Twitter, X. Oh, have they, so, I know... Is there a new Animal Well trailer for release? Or not? Seemingly not yet. Do I have a message yet? No. Oh, and also you're sending it to my personal one on Vicky Games. You could also just post the ID, the video ID from the URL. That'll come through. I'll be able to open that. Like the last part of the watch after the V equals, is it? Is that how they go? V equals? Yeah. Okay, there we go. That's easier. Oh. Oh gosh, Minesweeper on a pillar. Oh no. Oh dear. Okay, interesting. So the wrapping will have interesting consequences. I assume that's the reaction you want, is somebody to go, oh no, Minesweeper on a pillar. That's funny. It's a funny idea. Nice. You've even got the little face. It's like a proper Minesweeper. Funny. Is it going to be a paid game? Free game? Is it going to have ads? Is it going to have cosmetics, in-app purchases? You can add a hat to your flags. Oh, how am I going to finish this now? It's a bit awkward, isn't it? Is it awkward? It's a little bit awkward. The thing is, I don't want these diagnostics for anything after the... Yeah, so this is wrong. This is definitely wrong. I don't want all of them. I just want to... Yeah, I just want 5. And I want to report these on the first 5. Anything extra gets reported as a separate thing. Okay, let's just do that. So, characters.items... I could do it a take 5. For character in this what I want to do? Sure, maybe. So this will only ever get to 5, so I feel comfortable just doing sprite row dot pixels pixel count equals sum. Well, no, not even sum, because don't we know that these are... depends on whether it's valid or not. Okay, sure. So, wait, what am I doing here? I feel like I'm messing everything up. Characters map. Oh, I just didn't name things very well. Okay. If it's a valid pixel, then let's add it to the thing. Well, I don't get past levels yet, but yes, it will accept arbitrary Unicode symbols. Hello, SAA. I'm doing good. Long time no see indeed. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'll be doing even better once this is dealt with. So, some character span? No, some this. Character span. That probably doesn't need dereferencing. Yeah, because that won't be a... Okay. Oh yeah, apparently it will. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, cool. So this will increase even if it's an invalid one, and that's fine, but it'll only do 5, up to 5. Okay, and then we can do the check for before, like less than or greater than afterwards. All right. What was I going to do? I guess I was going to do this, just the diagnostic. Yep. So character span here. Cool. Now we can get rid of that, and we can do... So we're expecting pixel count to be 5 if everything was good. Oh no. Yes, okay. If pixel count less than 5, then we want to report... So this is something I don't currently have. So we want to report a diagnostic. How are you doing, SAA? Or should I say SA? If that's... if I spell it SAA. Do you also have a trailer to send me? Is it also Minesweeper in a horrifying format? Also, yes, Marcos, I also got Witness vibes from it. Okay, so if pixel count's less than 5, then, okay, where do I want to report? Probably just wherever I am. And how do I do that? I can do like reader, source reader. There's like a get span? Yes, get span. Self.reader. It's another account. Ah, I see, you're young game dev. Okay. Nice. Are you in your final year of your computer science degree? You can't be that young if you... well, I guess maybe that's why you're not using the young game dev, I guess. How many years has your computer science degree been? And are you in your final year? I've also got a computer science degree. Woohoo. Oh, this error should be expected 5 pixels per row. Well, okay. Yeah, that's fine. So if it's great, no, so it's not going to be greater than 5. So what I actually want to say, yeah, okay, this is cool. Now we can just do what I do down here. Basically, is there unexpected text? Pause until next line. But I shouldn't say that. I should just say expected 5 pixels per row. I guess I could make those more specific. You'll become at the end of this month. End the degree also at the same time. Nice, well done. Oh, I see, you'll become 22 and you'll end your degree in the same month. Cool. Congrats. Well, when it's done. Don't fail. What do you have left to do? I can't remember how things wrapped up for me. I guess with a dissertation? When did exams stop? I'm sure there were still exams in my final year. But also my dissertation. And also had to do essays and stuff. Ugh. My final year was very stressful. Didn't have an amazing time. I mean, I still overall enjoyed doing a degree and going to university, but yeah, final year was a bit rough. Okay, is that gonna work? What have I just done? I've just made a bunch of changes and I got distracted too much throughout. Now I'm not sure, like, okay, so I'm never using that anymore, okay. Okay, let's just try to see what happens. Almost finished doing your final exam probability exam. Oh no. Got panic. The length is 1, but the index is 1. Where? 160. 160? What are you on about? Oh. Oh. Over here? I didn't want to touch this code. What have I done? What have I done? Oh, there'll be some issue here with the fact that there aren't enough colours somewhere. Why was that not an issue before? So is there somewhere I'm referencing more colours than there are? Zero, 1, 2, so 2 should be the highest. I'm not sure there is. Should we add some logs? What have I changed? Why would this happen? Which objects am I currently working on? Name. Then let's say pixel node. But I'll have to do span. Slice. Okay. So backgrounds 1 2 1 1 1. That seems right. Oh, a bunch of zeros missing. Why has that happened? Huh, okay, curious. Target. What is going on? What is going on? This is clearly very wrong. We've ended up at... Oh no, there's 2 targets. So what happened to that target? Sure, it's not complete, but I wouldn't expect that to mean it's gone. Or maybe I would, actually. So while going through this target, ... I mean, that's also wrong. Oh, gosh. Oh, am I, like, skipping lines? 1 2 1 1 1. 1 2 1 2. Where's that coming from? There. I've clearly broken something really badly. Where do I actually... Where do I run the semantic analysis stuff? Here? No, here it will be. Semantic analyze. Shall I just get rid of that? Am I doing anything with that? Compile. I'm just returning. Okay. Because it's not currently doing anything right now. This. Oh. Wait, where is that? Here, okay. I just want to see my AST, what's going on. Oh, it looks like a mess. It looks like a big old mess. Okay. Alright, bye-bye. Good luck with the revision. Okay, what's happening? So we get a row that's 1 2 1 1 1. We then get a row that is just 1 2. Definitely concerning. I think we must be skipping lines. Then we get a row that is 1 1. Yeah, we're skipping lines for sure. That has to be what's happening here. ... Yeah, then we're skipping to that one. And then we're going to ... Yeah. And then what on earth is happening on that final object row? That's the first row of horizontal. Oh no. Is that because... Why is this? Do 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 do. 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 Okay, I'm clearly skipping lines. I don't know if that's causing the other problem. It might be. But I'm expecting there to be bugs in semantic analysis because that's the bit that I barely touched. So, why is this happening? Why is this happening? So what I can do is a kind of fix. Let's get rid of this stuff. Even though it's not actually running, but I'll forget otherwise. Not as a fix, but to help debug. We can do... Okay. We can do remaining. And we have a function that is like get current line. Just a handy way of seeing like what is actually in front of us. So I also want to know after we've passed the list what's in front of us. And I mean, this isn't passing, so this shouldn't do anything. This is, so we can go here. Okay. Argument. Oh yeah, not wrong. And let's just do this, so I know which one of these is which. Oh, what? Not three. Okay, so when passing a sprite row, we should see 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So passing sprite row, yep, that's what's ahead of us. Okay, and we're on the next line after passing the list. Ooh. Interesting. Did I do that intentionally? No, I don't think I did that intentionally. Okay. That means pass list. Well, okay, actually, hold on. So, what am I doing? I'm just tripping all over the place. Objects. Pass matching character, not whitespace. So we shouldn't match a new line. So then what must be happening is that the bit that passes the delimiter, pass this with delimiter, pass whitespace, but I'm pretty sure that doesn't match new lines. Pass non-breaking whitespace. Yep. If I trust my code there, which I think I do, because I've used that a lot. Pass list. Pass this with delimiter. Okay, but there is a thing here. Right. Okay, so I say That will skip character. I don't want to actually skip character. I just want to peek at the character, and I think there's a function for that. Read character. No, that does move us forward as well. Skip character. Do I not have a peak? Is EOL? That's what I want. Tokens, past list. So if we're not empty, wait, I can just completely surround. So, but while not end of line, right? That's the same as that, I think. Yes, that is the same as that. Is it called is? Yeah. Oh. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have broken a million things now. Because now the places where I pass lists will need to go to the next line, and they probably currently don't. Hopefully our objects are better. Nope, they're just completely empty. Probably because of this list. Oh geez. Oh geez. Okay, so objects. So isn't that just in parser? Don't I do like parse list? No. No, I don't do a parse list. I just push them in. Yeah, okay. Oh no, this is gonna be so bad. So this will pass words separated by white space. And when will it stop? Will it stop at the end of the line? Okay. Or, is there an or to that? If passing an item fails, but passing a word can't really fail, other than by being at the end of the line. So don't I just need a self-skip until next line? Same after this. Oh, this feels not ideal. I'm just sort of throwing things in. But it makes sense, because passing a list shouldn't take me to the next line. I should just pass the list. I mean, that actually might fix things. Okay. There's going to be a bunch of other places where I also need to skip to the next line. Should I just skip, or should I be... So does pass list remove the white space after? Yeah. After each item. Okay. So there shouldn't be anything left, so I think we can just do that. Okay, that object seems correct, that object seems correct. Target, do you seem correct? Wait, what's oh, target. Oh, we're missing a target. Why? That's curious. So yeah, we get those two rows, and then the other targets just disappeared. Then we got horizontal, which seems correct. Except not exactly. Oh, interesting. I'm not printing out the nons there. I probably should be. No, I shouldn't be. No, I shouldn't. That's, it's kind of interesting actually. I mean, I could easily do. Can I easily do this? What does my visitor do here? I just want to visit none. What will that do? I'm not sure that's allowed. I think it has to be an AST node. Print AST, AST. Yeah, it has to be an AST node with a depth. It's fine, I guess. It's fine, whatever. Anyway, so then the question was, the previous question was, why is target missing? Which is a totally valid object description. Foo is there, and foo is fine. Foo is not fine. 8-4 coming up as picks. Ooh, oh no. Oh, there's so many problems. There are so many problems. That's supposed to be two separate objects. I forget how that is actually determined. After the palette, we look ahead to see if there's a valid partial sprite row. Hello, Super Uniform. How's it going? Look ahead to see if there's a valid partial sprite row, because if there's not, we either hit a blank line or the name of another object. Well, because my partial sprite row is broken. I've ended up in a mess. I've truly ended up in a mess. Is my past sprite row broken? Probably. I don't know if it is though, is it? Not really. Remaining 1, that's remaining 2, gone. Remaining 3, that's after going to the next line, yes. And then, oh, why do we end up here twice? Oh, because we do the look ahead, yeah, of course. I'm good, except I'm in a mess right now with this code. That's fine, that's also good. It just means I can get out of the mess, right? That's all it means. So yeah, we always pass every row twice, basically, which is a bit... yeah, it's fine, I guess. I mean, what would be good is if I stored the result of passing it and was like, okay, let's just like commit that rather than repassing again afterwards. But it is what it is. Thank you, it's very supportive. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so the first bunch of objects are passing fine right now. The problem is then when we hit the second target, what's happening there? We are never seeing that. Like, I wonder if we are accidentally continuing? So what we could do is say... object name is that, and then let's just say row index right. Can I do nope. Wait, after move. Oh yeah, it's moved there, so object name. Okay. Okay, no errors, but I'm sure there are functional errors. One of my least favorite things that people in the Rust development community say is, if it compiles, it's correct, which is just not true. It's just clearly false. So background 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Target 0, 1, 2. Oh yeah, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's continuing. It's seeing the target and the color for the next target as part of that sprite. Okay, why are you continuing? Because the reason you stop continuing is when we encounter an invalid sprite row. So for some reason, yes, of course. Because right now, I'm reporting an error, but I'm not saying, oh, there was a problem. And in fact, okay, so my only problem is pretty simple. It's that I'm not currently detecting if there are no results from characters. So if, like I do this in a lot of places, right? So if characters, don't I do it above with the palette, presumably, past list? No, I don't. Curiously, that sounds like a bug to me. Oh, I just sort of like look ahead in this case. I could do the same. Yeah, there are two ways to do that. Look ahead or check the... Maybe I like the look ahead approach actually. So do this above here. So we've passed white space. If we hit the end of the line, then there are no characters. So expected... Oh gosh, what's start of palette? Is that what I want? Yeah, okay. So, well, I just want self.reader.getSpan. Yeah, okay. Expected... Oh, well. Object sprite must have 5 rows. Okay. That is what I'm missing. Okay, now what happens? That felt like a good amount of errors. So my AST lists backgrounds, that looks good. Target looks like that. Target, the other target, woohoo. That looks correct to me. Horizontal, there it's like shorter, and that's correct because there's like a B in there or whatever, right? Yeah, there's a B there. Neat. And do I get the... Oh, okay, we've still got problems here. The 8.4 is being... Okay, we've still got a problem where it doesn't realize that... Yeah, okay, it thinks player is like the first row of orange. So I've broken that look ahead somehow. Ah, yeah. No. Okay. Yes. So if we've got like player written on a line, what's going to happen is, well, this isn't going to happen. We're just going to read this. Yeah, I guess we need to do an if pixel count is 0. Yeah. Yeah. So if it's just completely, yeah, okay, that makes sense. If pixel count is 0, then we actually just return pass result none with diagnostics none. Because effectively they've just not seen anything that could be a pixel, so we might as well say, okay, let's try and pass this as an object name instead. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Still not working. Wait, have I scrolled too far? No, that is definitely okay. Oh, hold on. No, that's not right. Ah, because like that will count however many pixels there are. Oh, no, that's okay. That's fine. So I actually want to know how many valid pixels there were. Interesting. Okay. What's the like nicest way to say like Rust if all or none. I actually think I know. I can just say rust iter. All. Okay, so what I can say is. Wait, am I right here? If. Oh, I'll loop over these. Okay. Is this kind of weird? Is this weird? Ah. What am I doing? That character. Pixel is non. It compiles. Objects. Hey, I think I fixed it. Not sure I like the code I've written, but yeah, foo orange, and then we go straight to player. Player, there's the colors, there's the player, yep, that's correct. And then create that. Okay, let's reintroduce. Why did I do all that? What was I even doing this whole time? I've forgotten. Oh, I guess like, okay, I guess the other thing is like, oh, my error's good. That's the thing I was working on. Pixels must be dot or 0 to 9. Well, we've got a B there, so that's a problem. So here, that's interesting. Objects right must have 5 rows. That's interesting. We've got 2 errors that say the same thing. I must be reporting that twice. Must have 5 rows. Okay, that's my new one. Should have 5 rows of pixels. Right. Yeah, I see. I could do it in either of those 2 places. Because as soon as that returns none. It feels better out here rather than inside. In fact, hold on. Yeah, it feels better outside. Okay, so we're going to get rid of this. Right. We're not going to get rid of that. We're going to get rid of the diagnostic. Yeah, that's it. Okay, let's get rid of all these logs as well. Okay, so then back down here. Now, why does it label target? On line 47, it's labeling this. I want it to label 46, really, don't I? Object brush should have 5 rows of pixels. So that'll be because it's skipping a line again. Why is it? Because I'm doing skip character. I just want, okay, if self leader is ELL. In fact, that's better because that handles end of line as well, end of file. Yeah, there we go. Object sprite should have 5 rows of pixels, line 46. The error could be clearer, but it's a better place to put the error. And then we've got that. Okay, what about situations? So we're currently missing errors for this, addast, I think. I didn't see it anywhere. 57, yeah, we're missing an error for that. Why are we missing an error for that? Are we just not, probably just not reporting it or something? I'm expecting it here, aren't I? Okay, why is this not working? Ah, because we've passed the entire thing. Yeah, of course we have. So we have hit the end. Yeah. Right. That's because I can't set a maximum size on my list. Which is kind of fine. But I'd rather not. This continues until we hit the end of line or we hit an invalid item. So I could say if I could say if this is a bad name, but if this greater than greater than or equal to 5 to last result none. Sure, this feels so wrong. If it works, right? Like this 7 expected 5 pixels per row. Correct. So then let's see what happens if I put like 2 errors on one line. Let's do a dot here and a $sign there. Pixels should be dot or 0 to 9, correct? Expected 5 pixels per row. I mean, the fact that it's pointing at that makes me think it should say something more like it's fine. Or sprite row must not have more than 5 pixels. It's interesting, like there's always a thing with error messages, like do you say what's wrong or do you say what it should be? Because I seem to flip between it. Unexpected text is saying what's wrong. Although that's kind of curious. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of other lists where I'm going to have to do skip, yeah. Okay. Also, should I say must or should? Okay, so next thing is to sort out those other list places. So that'll be in sounds for sure, past the list. Or not. I definitely pass. Oh. pass key, no. Huh. I don't pass lists at all in sounds? Sure, okay. Well, then I'm kind of concerned about this. Unexpected text after sound definition. 98. That's fine. Collision layers, definitely you have a list. Past list with delimiter. So self.skip to the next line. I think. I should double check if there's anything wrong. Collision layers. What is this? Legend. Sounds. Collision layers. Background, target, player, wall, create, blah. Why is this fine? Is it still fine after doing that? Probably, yeah. That does feel more correct. Let's do it at the end. The other place would be legend list. There we go, there's a list. Okay. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, still surprised by this, but that can just be a separate bug to fix, I think. This all seems correct. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so those places where I commented out this stuff, can we bring it back? Yep. Oh, where is any of this? Pull scripts. Please don't crash. Yeah, it doesn't crash. Okay, I think things are alright. Except for some weird errors from the sound section. I'm not sure if that's new. Let's scroll up to like a while ago. Things were really broken back here, weren't they? When were things less broken? Here? No, it's not new. Okay, so that's been a problem for a while. Alright, we'll fix that later then. We should probably add a to-do. Oh no, we got rid of a to-do and added another to-do. Maybe. I mean, where should I do it? It's fine. I'll see it in the errors. I don't need a to-do for it. Alright. What on earth did I just do? Oh, basically improved. Oh, I need to check that I've actually removed the to-dos from here. Yeah, so that is done. When do these diagnostics get returned? Which diagnostics? They're returned here. Okay, I can go. To-do. That's all of the to-dos. Alright. Improve partial sprite row diagnostics. I kind of feel not amazing with all the code I just wrote, but if it works, it works. What's my to-do look like now? Hey, it's getting shorter. And once again, I'm only focusing on the parser bit. Okay, we got rid of them all from objects, which is good. All right, that is all I'm going to do for today. How long was that? How long have I been streaming for? Almost 3 hours. I'm going to go play some Animal Well. Hopefully I solve the puzzles well, etc. All right, folks. Thanks for hanging out. I might be back later. Maybe. All right. Goodbye.